subscribe for more.
I didn't think much of it when she said it. I'm just going out tonight, Amelia told me, already slipping on her jacket like the conversation was over. No details, no eye contact, just that flat, casual tone people use when they don't want questions. I was standing by the door, keys still in my hand from getting home, watching her move around me like I was furniture. I'm Daniel, 38, together with Amelia for 6 years, living together for 4. We weren't dramatic people. No screaming fights. No slammed doors. On the surface, we looked fine. That's what made everything harder to read. At first, I told myself I was overthinking it. Everyone needs space. Everyone deserves a night out. But something felt off, and not in a jealous way. More like that quiet disconnect you feel when someone is slowly pulling away and hoping you won't notice. Lately, she'd been distant. Not cruel, just absent. Conversations turned into updates. Touch became optional. She spent more time on her phone than with me, even when we were sitting on the same couch. I tried to be understanding. I always did. I cooked more, asked about her day, gave her room when she seemed tired. I wasn't keeping score, but I was paying attention, and the pattern was clear. The more I leaned in, the further she drifted. Still, when she said she was going out that night, I didn't accuse. I didn't demand answers. I just asked calmly, "With who?" She paused, just a fraction too long, then said, "Friends." That was it. No names. No follow-up. She reached for the door handle, and something in me finally caught up with what my gut had been screaming for months. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't block her path. I just said, "Before you go, there's something I need to say." She sighed, not annoyed, just inconvenienced. Like I was delaying her, not talking to her. That reaction told me more than any confession could have. I looked at her and realized I wasn't angry. I was tired. Tired of pretending not to see what was happening. Tired of being the safe place she came back to while living a separate life. So I said it, slowly, clearly. If you walk out that door tonight without being honest with me, don't bother coming back expecting things to stay the same. She laughed lightly, shook her head, and said I was being dramatic. That hurt more than if she'd yelled. I stepped aside and opened the door for her. "I'm not trying to control you," I said. "I'm deciding what I'm willing to accept." That made her stop. She turned and looked at me, really looked, like she was seeing a version of me she hadn't expected. For the first time in a long while, I wasn't asking. I wasn't negotiating. I was stating a boundary. She asked what I meant. I told her the truth. I feel like I've been living with someone who already left. Tonight isn't about where you're going. It's about how little you care whether I matter anymore. Silence filled the hallway. Not the awkward kind. The revealing kind. She didn't deny it. She didn't reassure me. She just stared, then said, "I need space," and stepped outside. The door closed softly behind her. No drama. No final words. I locked it and stood there longer than I should have. My chest felt heavy, but my mind was clear. I finally understood that waiting for someone to choose you, while they enjoy the benefits of your presence, is a slow way to disappear. That night, I didn't text her. I didn't check her location. I went to bed early, alone, and slept deeper than I had in months. She came back late. I heard the key turn, her footsteps hesitant, like she expected a confrontation. I didn't give her one. The next morning, I packed a bag. When she asked what I was doing, I told her I was giving her the space she said she needed permanently. She looked shocked, like consequences had never crossed her mind. I didn't explain further. I didn't argue. I just left. Walking away wasn't about punishing her. It was about saving myself. I didn't leave because she went out that night. I left because when I finally spoke up, she showed me exactly how little my place in her life meant. And once you see that clearly, staying feels like lying to yourself.